Have you ever seen something that made you look twice? Not because it was shocking in a bad way, but because it was bold, unexpected, and made you think? Well, that is exactly what happened when Helen Hunt, the famous actor known for her incredible roles, surprised everyone with a topless scene that people are still talking about. Some viewers were stunned, some were confused, and others were amazed by the confidence she showed. But before you think this is just another video trying to grab attention, stay with me. What Helen Hunt did was much more than a simple moment on screen. It sparked conversation, raised questions, and taught a lesson many people did not see coming. And if you stay until the end, you will understand why so many people gasped and why it mattered. Helen Hunt is not new to the spotlight. Many know her from the show Mad About You, or from big movies like Twister. She has won awards, worked for decades, and built a name that people trust. But even with all her success, no one expected her to make such a bold choice at this stage of her career. So when a scene appeared where she went topless, many viewers could not believe their eyes. Social media filled up with comments. Some said, "Wow, I did not see that coming." Others said it made them respect her even more. And then there were people who wondered, why would she do something like this now? That question is what leads us into the heart of the story, because the answer is not simple, and once you hear the real reason, the whole moment becomes clearer. People reacted strongly not because no actor has ever done a topless scene before, but because when Helen Hunt did it, it felt different. She was not trying to shock people for attention. She was not trying to cause drama. She was not trying to be wild or daring without purpose. Instead, she wanted to show something real, something honest, something that many people, especially women, deal with as they grow older. Her choice was not about showing her body. It was about showing confidence, the kind of confidence that says, "This is who I am. I am not hiding." And that is what made people stop and gasp, not simply the moment itself, but the meaning behind it. Helen Hunt has explained in interviews that she chooses her roles based on story and honesty. So when she agreed to do the scene, it was not because she wanted attention. It was because the story needed it. She said the scene was not meant to be flashy or shocking. It was meant to feel natural, like something that could happen in real life. She wanted the audience to understand the character, not focus only on the moment. And that takes courage, not the loud kind of courage where someone stands on a stage and shouts, but the quiet kind, where someone decides to be real even when people might judge them. Many actors fear comments, pictures, and criticism, but Helen Hunt chose honesty over fear. A lot of fans praised her. Some said the scene made them feel stronger. Some said it helped them feel better about their own bodies. Others said it showed that confidence does not disappear with age. One comment said, "I did not gasp because it was shocking. I gasped because it was brave." Another person wrote, "Thank you, Helen. This made me feel seen." Think about that for a moment. A single scene without special effects or dramatic music made people feel understood. That is the power of honest storytelling, and that is why people are still talking about it. The world spends a great amount of time judging appearances. One picture can spark 1,000 comments. One video clip can turn into endless gossip. And for actors, the pressure is even greater. So when a respected actor like Helen Hunt chooses to show herself in a natural and unfiltered way, it challenges that pressure. It makes people wonder why we are so surprised by something normal. Her moment was not about looking perfect. It was not about looking young. It was not about trying to impress anyone. It was about being real. And that may be the biggest reason people gasp, because in a world filled with filters and editing, honesty is rare, and when we see it, it stands out. So what is the lesson here? It is simple. Confidence is not about looking perfect. It is about accepting who you are and not being afraid to show it. Helen Hunt did not hide. She did not apologize. She simply existed with honesty, and maybe that is what we can learn from this. Whether you are 13, 30, or 70, confidence comes from inside, not from what other people think. So the next time you hear that Helen Hunt went topless, remember this: It was not about shock. It was not about drama. It was about strength, honesty, and a moment that made people feel something real. If you want more stories that surprise you, make you think, and open your eyes, make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And remember that sometimes the biggest gasp comes from the truth we never expected.